Welcome back to Deus Ex. Right. Let us load the last save game. I'm pretty sure we finished the kind of a Hong Kong section, and now we're back in Hell's Kitchen. Right. So, it's actually been a rather long hiatus in recording this game since, I was actually on a rather long holiday trip to, let's just say, foreign land. And I'm finally back. Well, let's move forward.
Aides, and he will set up the meeting. Follow his instructions. A problem, JC.
I wanted to save my
Rioting
game,
in
but
has been so bad that the city's fallen under martial law. At this hour, the troops will shoot on sight, and I'm showing several guards and a robot near the hotel. Keep your head down.
yeah, someone is coming. I wanted to save my game, but whenever someone starts to talk through your, what do you call that? Info link, then you can't actually save your game during that. Right. Do I want to go here? I mean, the sewers. Well, actually, let's go to the underworld town. Yeah, he's heading back. Yeah, we didn't notice. Good. Right. Meet with everybody's favorite bum, Harley Philbin. Hey there. I have been looking for you.
UNATCO's put a price on your head. What are you doing in the city? I didn't expect the kitchen to be under martial law. People know the government has a vaccine. Riots everywhere. You still on the dole at UNATCO? I never mentioned. I've been working for the NSF all along, and the Illuminati. I'm on your side. Right, the Illuminati. I need to find one of their leaders, Stanton Dowd. A load of plague virus is on its way to New York. Virus? You mean the Great Death? What's Dowd got to do with it? The same corporation that makes ambrosia also manufactures the virus. Quite convenient. The virus came over in a superfreighter previously owned by Dowd. Yeah, most of Majestic 12 is just hand-me-downs from the Illuminati. We knew about ambrosia, but the virus? That's news. They're infecting people on purpose, huh? I was hoping Dowd could tell me where the freighter would unload. I'll contact him. Go to the burn-up storefront of Osgood & Sons, over where the tunnels connect to the warehouse district. You know, where the NSF had the generator. I'll try to get him to meet you there. Osgood & Sons. Yeah, and JC, be careful who you mention the Illuminati to. Like Joe Green. He's a spy for UNATCO. The reporter? Are you sure? Here's the proof. Hey, kill Green and you'll be doing all of us a favor. I saw him hanging around the free clinic.
Images. Joe Green. Doing some shady business. Hey, Sandra. What's up?
Hi, Sandra. Too bad about the hotel. I guess UNATCO shot it up pretty bad.
No use worrying about it now. Are you all right? I heard UNATCO was after you.
They aren't the only ones.
You should stay out of Hell's Kitchen. People have been looking for you.
Yeah.
This one guy, he came to the hotel and said he was your cousin.
What did he look like?
Just an average guy, but I think he was an undercover cop.
Know that Marine at the bar?
That's Vinny. He went to my high school.
Think I can trust him?
Vinny? Oh, sure. He's a good guy. Kinda simple, but he's a good guy.
Thanks.
Well, let us talk to the Marine.
You out here because of martial law? I didn't know they were using Marines.
Nah, UNATCO likes to work alone. Just came out to look up a girl I used to know. That girl at the table over there, Sandra Renton. FEMA gave me a pass for the curfew.
What's FEMA doing handing out travel papers?
They took over the advanced submarine base where I work. I don't like being pushed off duty, but I guess little R&R never hurt anyone.
They brought in their own staff.
Most of us were moved out of the main submarine hangar last night. FEMA set up a perimeter. We sure like to know what's going on in there.
I would too. Maybe I'll check it out for you.
You a cop?
Used to be.
I'll say it straight. I'm a patriot. I don't like to see one of our top secret bases commandeered, especially when the only people allowed inside are these Asian mafia types. You think you can do something about it? I can have my buddies at the front gate let you slip by. My name's Vinny. Tell them you know me.
Thanks. I'll see what I can find out.
Us Americans, last of a dying breed. We've got to stick together.
We sure do. Hey, Shade?
What do you want? Prices have tripled to 30 because of martial law.
Heard the name Stanton Dowd.
What do you want with Dowd?
A private matter. Know where I can find him.
I'm gonna say this once. That German mech from UNATCO already came by looking for you. You got money to spend? Fine. This curfew's killing me, but leave me out of your business. That guy's oiled up and ready for a fight.
Gunther.
Do you want something or not?
Never mind.
You wanna find out? Yeah, no doubt. I don't know. Maybe there's a joke in there somewhere. I probably should have thought about, a better joke, but that's sort of the material that I could come up with, on a short notice. Dowd. Whoa!
Hey, hands in the air!
No! Screw you.
No one's here. What am I, nuts?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're nuts. You're mad as a coconut. Oh? Haha. Caca. You turn around. Another cop coming. That smoke is kind of
incorrect inform.
distracting.
Attach. Streets clear. No danger.
Ah, shoot, someone's coming. Oh boy. And he notices me. Is someone else coming there? Okay. Well, free clinic. Well, we had full health, so nurse. Some people here.
Hey Coleman, how you holding up?
I'm fine, just fine.
Come on, we're safe in here.
How long are we gonna be safe, Ike? They're just shooting people for no reason.
Don't you worry, this'll all pass.
Sure it will.
One of these are supposed to be the two bums that were sitting in those, chairs there. Joe Green, huh? Well, there is still at least one medbot in here, even two, so it's still, well, I suppose you can't really say back in business, but it's at least the medbots are still operational, so effectively infinite healing.
There's talk that you're a spy.
A spy? For whom?
Well, obviously you can be either discreet, just say, well, I just want to hear your side of the story. Or we can kind of call him out. Well, let's confront him.
You aren't a reporter at all. You work for UNATCO.
Guess you scooped me this time.
Confirmed. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, he's not carrying anything. Well, but as you can see, he did kind of confess. That's sort of a confession, right? Guess you scooped me with this one. So when we confronted him, at that point, he wasn't even trying to hide it anymore. He was like, well, you got me. Well, I guess you got me. And so... I want to write this down, just because. To all staff, in the event that neither myself nor Miss Priest are able to reach the clinic, you may access necessary medical records from either of our computers using the following logins and password. Okay. So J, all red, and Apple. Yeah, I think Jan is all red. And Alice. So Alice _ Priest. Secretary, yeah. Alice _ Priest and J Allred, yeah. I trust you to use your best judgment and to perform with the professionalism and talent which you all have demonstrated so ably in the past. But always, be safe. Together, we'll overcome these troubles as we have so many others. Sincerely, Dr. Allred. Yeah. Right. Read the emails. Oh. So. Allred. Okay, yeah, I mistyped that. Yeah, I wrote apples accidentally, not apple. Okay, so response to weekly report from Timor. I appreciate your update, but I'll be frank with you. The situation is deteriorating faster than you know, and the board is completely paralyzed. That 10 million credit donation promised by Page is nowhere to be seen. 2/3 of the staff haven't showed up to work in the last few days. Rumors are starting to surface that there may be a cure to the Great Death. And what few supply runs we managed to have been attacked by rioters who think we're hoarding it. The media has been absolutely irresponsible, stirring people up into a frenzy. UNATCO troops set up shop near here yesterday, calling the whole thing, quote, peacekeeping occupation, unquote, and monitoring all medical traffic. When certain individuals come into any of the clinics for treatment, they're immediately rounded up. I'm not sure who's running the show anymore. If you get this message, do whatever do whatever you need to do um, up and to including shutting down the clinic. First priority should be the safety of you and your staff. I'm not sure how we can help anymore. Godspeed, Thomas. I'm from W. Simons, probably Walton Simons. Yeah, at FEMA, okay. To New York Medical Authority, subject rumor control. To all staff, the recent terrorist attack on the city and the people of New York, and the subsequent declaration of martial law in an attempt to stem the tide of violence, has unfortunately created an environment where rumor has supplanted fact as the currency of information. In an effort to ensure that you have the latest, most accurate news, FEMA will be sending you periodic bulletins. Only stories officially verified and approved by FEMA should be trusted. First and foremost, I can put an end to one rumor and emphatically state that there is no cure for the Great Death at present. Government scientists are working day and night to find a treatment, but any stories referencing a secret government cure are outright lies of the most vicious sort. Future bulletins will follow. Please feel free to contact your nearest FEMA or UNATCO representative if you have any further questions. Walton Simons, Director, Federal Emergency Management Agency. Right, so obviously things are getting kind of spiraling out of control in the city. And especially since rumors that there might be a cure to the disease, but some secret cure, but the government is kind of on purpose, hoarding it and like and obviously like not providing it to the common people. Now obviously, such campaigns are probably, manufactured. Oh yeah, I have two of those. Well, let's see. Let's Oh, I've kind of forgot to save in Underworld, huh? Well, we're not technically inside the free clinic, but since this is the entrance, I'll just use new footsteps.
Possible perp here.
Yeah.
No one's here. What am I, nuts?
Yes, you are mad as a coconut. You're nuts. You're mad as a coconut. Well. Not sure. Not sure. So, oh, there's a put charges in here. Good. Just a little sneak peek that there's no. Just to make sure that no one is like. Well, right, there's
You Dowd?
I agreed to see you because we have a mutual enemy.
Why a vacant building? I thought the Illuminati were bankers, politicians, Council on Foreign Relations types.
We always stayed in the background, even when that was true.
You all right?
Caught this damn plague myself. Anyway, we never had troops like Majestic 12 or freighters full of bioweapons, if what you say is accurate.
It's accurate. I just don't know where the freighter would dock.
They'll want to hide it. The only facility big enough on the East Coast is the Advanced Submarine Facility at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyards.
Of course. That's why FEMA took it over.
They're probably storing the virus in the ship's diesel tanks. The only way to make sure it's destroyed will be to scuttle the ship.
Scuttle a superfreighter?
It can be done, if you know where to place the charges. Smuggler should have explosives that will work.
I already have some explosives.
I'd pick up some more while I have the chance. But if you think you're equipped, then find your pilot and get going.
You sure you're all right?
I'm hanging in there. If you come across some ambrosia on that ship, however...
Don't worry, I'll get you some medicine.
I'll give you a blueprint of the ship. The X's mark the 5 tri-hull wells. Crack those up. Reverse the bilge pumps, and the ship will split open like a banana.
right. So yeah, he gives us the schematics for PRCS wall cloud. Now, I'm just gonna...
Tong told me he found an interesting molecular signature on the virus, a clue to who developed it.
Well...
Oh. MJ-12 troops converging on your position, JC. I'll land the copter on the roof of the Ton. Get out of there.
Well, deactivate the legs. What's here then? Well, yeah.
I'm showing net activity on several of the smuggler's avatars. He must be at home.
Well. Oh, I'm full on tools, okay. I mean, yeah, I could use it on here, but then... Fine, I'll... Even though I use 2 tools, I get 1 tool back, so I'm actually left with less tools now than...
I'm picking up incoming MJ-12 troops. They must have your location. Better get what you need from Smuggler pronto. Meet me on the roof of the hotel.
Yeah, okay. Smuggler's Lair, number 3. Right, we'll talk to him in a moment. Nice. So many of these. Right. Now. Now. Change. Okay, once again, I am enabling these, cheat codes, but only for the purposes of summoning Fort Schick. Since, because, as I said before, Fort Schick, because we rescued Fort Schick should be here. But, he's not. But because of errors in, the coding for the game, he never actually shows up. But if you use some console commands, you can kind of rectify that. So, Fort Schick. Right. Now, let's hear what Fort Schick has to say.
I learned a few things about your captors. They were henchmen for a secret organization called Majestic 12.
A corporation?
Conspirators. They want to take over the government.
Smuggler and I, and a contact he has, learned a few things ourselves. Where they had me working, we had tissue cultures coded JCD. J.C. Denton.
I must be some kind of standard, the yeast cell of the 21st century.
They were our target system. 0 response to the virus.
Does that mean I'm immune?
More than that. I think you've got the plague right now, and I think you've had it for years.
Why don't I have any symptoms?
It's part of your cell biology, the core component of your augmentations, which reminds me, I pilfered something from the lab you could probably use, an augmentation upgrade.
Yeah, so as you can see, he is supposed to be here. I mean, literally verified by the fact that he has dialogue. for these specific circumstances.
The virus itself is a nanotech device. It just happens to have the same structure as the nanites that implement your augmentations.
And so not only is he supposed to be here, but if you rescue him, but he's also at this point in the game, so you're supposed to get an augmentation upgrade canister from him.
Not sure why they want to infect the public.
Right.
Perhaps they've developed a way to switch the viral effect of the nanites on and off. We certainly weren't the only lab looking at this issue.
Yeah, like it's just full of dialogue for this, for this situation.
The virus itself is a nanotech device. It just happens to have the same structure as the nanites that implement your augmentations.
Yeah, so that's So, I'm gonna use the console commands to give myself an augmentation upgrade canister. And literally because, because I am literally supposed to get that at this point in the game. Now, I'm already full on. Let's see, what do I want to upgrade? We have energy shield here. Now, because I have the synthetic heart, which, if you remember, when you use this, it effectively gives +1 to the potency of these other augmentations. But of course, never above level 4. So if your augmentation is already at level 4 and you activate this, then effectively, you're not adding anything to it at that point. So if you have this, well, typically it's a good idea to have other augmentations, maybe at most at level 3. But that's just so. We have the energy shield, vision enhancement. Now at level 3, you can already start seeing through walls, basically, and you can kind of detect enemies. The strength augmentation. Now this is probably like the least useful of augmentations. Ballistic protection already 3, so at the moment it really is now choice between vision enhancement and aggressive defense system. Right. Well, I'm not really looking forward to go like toe-to-toe with any aggressive enemies at the moment, especially ones that use like rockets and whatnot. So I guess anything that kind of helps me with stealth. So I'm gonna upgrade the eyes from night vision to infravision. Out of curiosity, by the way, if I let's see, it was there. Number 8. Yeah, so if you just use at level 1, or actually I can test this by help with the synthetic heart. So it just does that little green thing over there. How about with the synthetic heart? Okay, so it adds infrared, so obviously any organic creature or person is going to be highlighted with let's see, 8 and 11, obviously by that. So yeah, so upgrade my eyes, and now I'm gonna give myself that augmentation upgrade canister, which you just heard. He specifically mentions that I have an augmentation upgrade canister for you, so that's why I don't really consider this cheating, so it's augmentation upgrade canister. but spelled with 2 N's. Even though, of course, if you look at the name, it's a 1 N, canister. But the actual object, like the ID for the object is, augmentation, upgrade, and canister. So canister with 2 N's. And upgrade. And we can show what happens if you use the with the synthetic heart, so so that we can also see through walls. So like here we can see smuggler down here. Yeah, nice. Okay, enough playing around with and that, right, of course. And switch off the cheat mode. As I said, since you're actually supposed to get that thing and the fortune is supposed to be here, I don't really consider that to be cheating as much as just, I'm just fixing something that is broken.
I need your help.
What for?
I've located a supply of the virus that causes Grey Death. A freighter at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyard.
It's the government, isn't it? Part of some experiment.
Conspirators. Some in the government, some out.
What do you expect me to do about a freighter?
Help me scuttle it. You have any extra lambs or rockets?
You think you can scuttle a freighter with a lamb?
A few lambs at weld points.
I'll help you out. How about a rocket for a GEP gun? Usually save those for the NSF, but I'll sell it at a loss, say $2,500. You can also have a half dozen lambs for $2,400. Better buy now. I'm selling cheap only because a lot of people could die.
Well, of course you can try to get at the moment he is already selling these things at a discount. Let's see what happens if we try to, get even more, let's see what happens if we still kind of push it and try to get even more cheaper deal.
Give me a break. Hundreds of millions of lives are at stake.
I like what you're doing, but I gotta cover my costs. Hey, I'm starting to get nervous about this. What you're about to do is gonna turn some heads. I don't want any trouble from the authorities.
If you want to be like a real, if you really want to be an asshole, you can choose this. But a word of warning: if you choose this, there are some, let's just say, consequences. So let's be a nice guy and let's be truthful. Let's tell him that UNATCO is about to raid this place.
Actually, UNATCO's planning an operation of some kind. You might want to get out of Hell's Kitchen after I leave.
What kind of operation?
A manhunt, for me. I don't think you want to get caught in the middle.
Thanks for the warning. Come on, let's wrap this up. You telling me the truth about this superfreighter? They're really gonna expose people to the plague?
A Marine from the shipyard told me that FEMA's involved. Guess they've gone from fixing emergencies to making them.
If you ask me, I bet FEMA wants to cause a national emergency and get control of the army.
I think we can expect Walton Simons to make a grab for power one way or another.
That's all they would need. One national emergency. Then they could get rid of the president, shut down Congress, and suspend the Constitution.
I mean, 2,400 for 6 lambs. I mean, that's a pretty freaking good deal, of course. But the thing is, like, the shipyards, there's like a ton of lambs, like in the shipyards, and then the actual super freighter, like there is more than enough lambs. You really don't need to buy anything. And I don't use lambs that often anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm full on rockets. So
forget it.
That's here.
Scuttling a freighter's a big job.
Yeah, okay, it's just I could buy the lamps, but like I would actually like struggle trying to use the lamps for like, especially like for anything like, let's say, um in a meaningful way. Then again, what else am I gonna use my money for?
Give me the lambs for 2,400. What a deal.
That's all I've got. If you need more, raid the ammo storage facility at the shipyard.
I mean, yeah, we literally have like now, yeah, like 20 of these. Yeah, swap the lamps to. Oh yeah, I've got a.
He's still in the area. Watch it. He hasn't gone far. Gotcha. That's the one. Okay, drop him. Where'd he go?
Did they like actually see
He's
me?
still in the area.
Or just pretend like they see me? Yeah.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Remember the briefing.
Yeah,
Aim for
like,
the head. He's still in the area. Check your 6. He could be anywhere. Let's finish him off.
yeah, like 10 lamps, but
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech. It's Stanton. Remember the briefing. Check your 6. He could be anywhere.
yeah.
Check your 6. He could be anywhere. Let's finish him off. It's Stanton. I have Remember nothing. the briefing.
Repeat.
Nothing here. Aim for the head. Check your 6. He could be anywhere. Let's finish him off. Where'd he go? It's Stanton. Remember the briefing. Gotcha. He's still in the area. Gotcha. He's still in the area.
They were there, I think.
Check your 6. He could be anywhere.
I mean, but using a gas grenade when
He's still in the area.
you don't really need to.
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech. That's him. Watch it. He hasn't gone far.
Well, alright.
We are preparing for our operation now. You are finished.
Okay, have they seen me already? They have, okay.
We are preparing for our operation
Lock and
now.
load.
You are finished.
We're still in the area.
Wait. Yeah, there's too many of them. Well,
We are preparing for our operation now. You are finished.
You! Stop right there!
well, I have so many explosives that I could actually get rid of those lasers there with explosives now. Sure. And it's not like I actually have to worry about like people on the surface hearing me. 1.67 for I'm pretty sure I have that. Right, to start. 1 Zeitgeist 9183. Okay, yeah. Underworld Righteous. I'm trying to find the chameleon warehouse code. That's pin number 2167. I believe that's the thing. Right. Medkit, but I'm full on medkits. Oh, okay. Actually, I did take a little bit of damage there because I did have to kind of run through a gauntlet. So. Perfect. Well. Oh. Ah, man. Ah, for Christ's sakes. I forgot that there's a... I forgot there's a sniper. I forgot that when you come here, like, again, there's actually going to be a sniper there. So, yeah. Yeah. And, using one more medkit. Well, he's probably now out cold. Well, there's a biocells there. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. So. Biocells. So. Do I have a save for the sewers? I should have. It says sewers 2. Have I used sewers 2 save anywhere? Well, I have already used a save game called Sewers 2, so I'm gonna change it to Sewers 3. Let's see, I'll reuse this one. Yes, Sewers 3, right. Well, there's nothing there at the moment, so there's plenty of boxes there, so I'm just gonna use one of these. That's a lockpick. That's another lockpick. Oh, there is a medkit over here. Okay. And before oh yeah, I suppose in Hong Kong I could have taken some rebreathers. It's a pistol ammo. Okay, but I'm full on pistol ammo. Okay. Actually, I can't. I'm gonna have to. Right. Oh. Oh boy. Wrong way. Does this body have anything? No. Okay. Okay. Good. Well, it's well, use some biocells. I picked up biocells and now I just got. Well, it's 20, 27, 7. I mean, guess I could use one medkit to top my health.
Hail this guy and we all get a bonus.
Well, talk to Harley Fielding. And you have a Continental Pole 3, Underworld 2, yeah.
I took out that reporter, Joe Green. I don't like people who ask a lot of questions. No shit. Man, you really did change sides. Never would have thought it possible.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure those ATMs are actually empty at this point, so... And Hell's Kitchen 3-3, yeah.
Gotcha.
Where'd he
Lock
go?
and load.
It's
Engaging
dead.
the enemy.
Remember the briefing.
Lock and load.
Remember the briefing.
Nail this guy and we all get a bonus.
He's still in the area.
You! Stop right there! Lock and load!
When the ship has been destroyed, I will require you to go to Paris. You must find Dowd's associate, Morgan Everett.
Okay. Here, it's Paul's apartment, so obviously Paul is not here, he is yeah, so I think there's a broad charge. Yeah, there's some patrolling guards. Ammo. Yeah. Anything in here? No, okay. Anything in here? Well, oh, okay, so nothing. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Right, so oh, they actually have like a firefight amongst themselves. So. Well, yeah. All right, let's go.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah. Brooklyn Naval Shipyards. Right. Well, you know what? This is like such an expensive area. So I think we're gonna leave it at this at the moment. And so when we come back, of course, we'll explore this nice little area over here. But excuse me. For now, I think we'll just leave it at that. And so thank you for watching. It's after such a long hiatus. I mean, I think it's probably more than 2 weeks now to kind of be back at playing Deus Ex. Definitely, quite possibly the greatest video game